So when we first came to Croatia, we rescued a small kitten. It was only about a week old and we found it down in the trash. Its mother had abandoned him. And so we had to learn all over again what to feed him, how to have him go to the toilet, how to look after him so that we could get him through those critical first weeks of life. And it took me back to being a first-time parent. And I know I have a lot of friends still that are having first-time babies, and so many just look at you with that look in their eye that says, oh my goodness, why doesn't this baby come with an instruction manual? And with the kitten, I was just so thankful to have Google. It really got me through some of those critical stages so well that I can actually show you, yes, he made it through those critical stages, and I was able to be able to feed him and keep him alive so that, yep, we now have a new member of our family. But through it, it got me thinking of how wonderful it would be to have an instruction manual, a simple manual that we could follow that laid out all the different choices we would have to make from our life from day one, through every stage, through every change in life, through our business, through our life, through our relationships. An instruction manual that actually provided us with the right answers at exactly the right time when we needed them, when we came to those crossroads in our life. Wouldn't it have made life absolutely awesome to be able to do this? But it doesn't. Life doesn't come with an instruction manual. And so instead we have a roller coaster of a life. We have a whole lot of frustration and confusion and overwhelm and so many other things that go up and down with life. And so here's a question I want to ask you today. What do those who have less stress in life, who seem to handle life no matter what life throws at them, what do they know that others don't know? How do they succeed where others don't succeed? What insider information do they have in either their life or their business or an overall package? Well, when I started really looking at it, it's not rocket science, and they have something like that instruction manual, but I look at it more of a roadmap. They understand that this journey of life we're on, just like any other journey, you need to have a roadmap that takes you to your destination. And life and business are exactly the same. Successful companies have roadmaps, even if they call them business plans. Successful people have roadmaps as well, whether they actually know it or not, which ultimately tells us what we should have to help our life take on a bit more purpose and more focus to be successful through it is a roadmap. What do you think? Well, what I do know is it's easier said than done. But I've been really fortunate in my life to kind of have that clarity on where I want to be. Maybe not the clarity around how I'm going to get there, but actually taking the time to figure it out has helped me figure out how to get there. And that's the beauty of a roadmap. It provides us with a clear purpose of where we want to go, a clear destination, but then it maybe doesn't give us every step of the way, but it shows us how our actions are either aligned to that purpose or not. And it can happen in both business and life. And I know within business, when I have taken the time and invested the time in creating that roadmap for my business, it has just come together so much easier than when I don't. And so I'm a real advocate of business planning and creating a life roadmap, because it's not like you can just pop into the garage and buy this roadmap. You need to create it for yourself. You need to create your own unique roadmap. And the actual creating of it is what gives you a deeper insight into where you really want to be in life and how you actually want to spend your journey getting there. But it's not easy. It is an investment you need to make in yourself. Some just don't want to make the effort. Some like to copy others' roadmaps. And I see this a lot in business where they just say to me, Anna, can't I just copy someone else's business plan? Maybe others create their roadmap around what society or around what their culture informs them that they have to do. While others, you know what? They just choose to just take life as it comes day by day and just don't want to deal with any sort of constraints or any sort of focus with what they're doing. And that's just life. We all have different ways of doing it. And so I want you to think today, what do you want your unique roadmap to look like? Do you want to invest in your purpose and your destination, in aligning what you're doing today to get you where you want to go in the future? Because that's what it takes. It takes an investment in time and energy, and that time and energy in figuring out where, what, when, and how you want to do it specifically for you is what really creates your connection to your purpose and to your journey along the way. But most people don't take that time to look at it long term. Because sometimes even when you figure it out, it becomes that business plan or that paperwork that just sits on the shelf. So you need to then not just commit to creating your roadmap, it's committing to take action and tracking your journey as you have created your roadmap. This is just a major challenge in itself, is to be able to think every day, what do I want to achieve that will take me one step closer to hitting my destination in the future? And ultimately, what's important is that you lead your own roadmap. You create it, you lead your actions, you make the choices in your roadmap, because sometimes we go off key. We take that turn, we take that detour, and it doesn't matter because we have our specific roadmap to come back on track to take us towards that destination. So are you ready to create a roadmap for your life, for your business? Then you're in the right place, because that's what I've created for you today. I have this great roadmap, a life design roadmap that you can take and you can make yours, and you can look at how you can maybe lessen the frustration and overwhelm that is in your life by creating clear actions for you to take as you go through this journey of life. That you can help get clear of what your destination really wants to be, and how you can once and for all actually find out what's truly important to you, both in your life and your business, and putting them together so they align with each other. So are you ready to create a roadmap for your life? Then you are in the right place. Check the link below this blog and you can download your free life design roadmap to have you get clear on what is truly important in your life and your business, and being able to align your roadmap together to have the most awesome life ever. Ka kite anō everyone, wherever you may be, make it awesome.